So, Indrajal is the paradigm shift in drone warfare. In fact, I'll go and extend it to say drone and low RCS threat warfare.
Okay.
So, drone and low RCS threat, if I expand, will include standoff munitions. That means what they fire, the munitions which are fired from enemy territory, which can glide and come into our space, rockets, low RCS projectiles, loiter munitions, which are actually one of the major threats in a tactical battle area,
Okay.
against personnel and troops, as well as drones and drone swarms.
Okay.
So this is the new weapon of employment of the enemy, weapon of choice of the enemy. They really want to look at you.
Okay.
They want to harass you in peacetime. They will trouble you more in actual all-out combat. Now, if you have to get prepared for this, you need to really look at this strata of air defense separately.
Okay.
We can't mix and merge the existing air defense system with the responsibility of handling low RCS
Okay.
threat.
Okay.
It will get overwhelmed. Simply the number of incidences will be higher. Just like it's an unconventional threat, you also need to look at the counter for drone warfare as an unconventional solution. So you will need a separate set of sensors, separate set of weapons, separate tactics, and separate engagement philosophy.
Okay.
For example, if you want to have a separate treatment of this particular strata, then you need to employ something we call in common parlance as artificial intelligence. You need to learn the pattern on the fly when an attack is happening.
Okay.
Then you need to have a strategy which is learned by the system in the past to be employed in real time.
Okay.
So man in the loop systems will not be able to handle this.
Okay.
We have to take the man out of the loop. He is in the process to only understand. Typically the artificial intelligence empowered system is not only dealing with it, but also able to enable new learning as the system is evolving. Okay. Over time we will have a very, very fortified approach against low RCS threat. So Indrajal as a system is a paradigm shift, and like I said, and a conceptual framework shift from point defense to something called as wide area defense. But again, it's important to understand wide area defense against this particular strata.
So this project started with the base, I think, principle that commercial. I think once upon a time, 15 years back, drones were something only military used to use. Today, you go to the nearest store, there's a drone available for you to buy. Right, so you can buy that drone, strap it with any kind of weapon, and put it in the nearest house. So the commercialization of drones has brought in the problem. Right, today commercial drones are available across the world anywhere, and you can get it from any small payload to biggest payload. You get any size of payload to deliver any kind of harmful material to any location on Earth. Now this particular airspace space where these commercial drones fly, there is no regulation. So even on roads we have regulation. Above a certain stratosphere, there is regulation for planes to fly, because the radar local airport will say that you are not supposed to fly here. So in between these two areas there is a gap. So this gap is not controlled by anyone today. And that is where all these people are playing. So all the terror attack that happened, they played in this area. They sent a drone at such a low area where radar can't detect it, but neither will the ground sensors be able to see it. So that is the area that today needs to be secure and fortified. So Indrajal again is a system that is supposed to do this over large scales of areas.